Hi everyone, I wanted to come on and make this video today. Sometimes I just get a little notion in my head and I think I really need to come on and make a video and things are floating around in my head. So my PC says 5 degrees, but it's really cold here today. But I've been out for a walk and I've made an appointment with the doctor, so we'll see how we go. The last few days have been, not being great at all. I'm not liking how I've been feeling of late, and I can't seem to regulate my emotions very well, which is not great. I'm just coming on and giving you my personal perspective of how I've been feeling, and there might be people that can resonate and there might be people that can't resonate. I've always had, the tendency to have low moods, and I've, managed that. I've just, said, oh right, okay, it's a bad day, and then I've just gone with it, you know what I mean? But at the moment, for quite a number of weeks now, I'm just not able to manage my emotions at all. I'm not able to regulate them, and it's not good. It's really not good. It's not a good way to be feeling. I don't like it. I'm usually quite I'd say, for the vast majority of the time, I'm on a level. I don't have highs, extreme highs and extreme lows, but the lows lately have been pretty to the point where I've thought, and it's not a good place to be. Some of you will be able to resonate with that as well. It's not a good place to be that far down the rabbit hole, and it's not for, I would say it's not for any, I think it probably started when the book was coming out. You'll have seen the video I made when the book was coming out, and then of course last week I had a jury service, which I found quite draining and quite intense, and but the thing is with me, if I'm feeling that way, I tend to beat myself up quite a lot, and I tend to say that it's really not acceptable to be feeling that way. So I can come on here and I can give you advice, and I can write books and I can write poems to try and empower other people, but as far as myself goes, I'm way down on my own list of priorities, which is probably not how it should be either, because a one-man band here. That's where self-love comes in, and self-love, as I've spoke about before, is not, being so far up your own. It's, being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself, being compassionate with yourself, and I tend not to be like that. I am my own worst enemy, and I'll admit that freely. There's a lot of things that, I'm not afraid to take accountability for the way I behave towards myself, and I think I've got enough. I think it's good to have enough self-awareness to be aware of that and to know what you're doing, the hardest part is to stop that kind of behaviour. Stop that kind of behaviour. I don't want medication from the doctor. I don't know what the doctor's going to say, because it's not just my mood I want to address. There's a couple of physical things that I want to talk about as well. And I know that the doctor's, first protocol is a prescription pad, which, you're giving somebody a tablet which probably will have some sort of side effects. The side effects might be good or the side effects might be bad, and it's basically like sticking a band-aid over an open wound, and that's all it is. I would prefer to go down the holistic approach, which is, alternative therapies, which have worked for me in the past, like doing yoga and stuff like that, meditation. It's the mind is a powerful tool. The mind is such a powerful tool, and if we can create our own misery at such a great level with our own minds, imagine the potential that lies within our minds when, if we were to use it in a proper way and not to self-flagellate and not to keep constantly telling ourselves that we're not worthy, we're not good enough, we're unlovable, we're not pretty enough, we're not this, we're not that. Imagine if we could rewire our brain to tell ourselves, to tell our brain all the good parts of ourselves, which we all have good parts, we all have good parts, but I put a lot of mine down to what was done to me, rightly or wrongly. I don't think that you could possibly come out of that environment and the length of time that it went on unscathed. I don't think you could. And during that whole period, as well as that, I was also in a very stressful job. I had 2 aging parents who were in and out of hospital constantly. And then my father passed away first. And then I think it was 10 years or 7 years after, 7 years after he passed away, my mother passed away. And I have had to deal with all that, boom, 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 and trying to clear their house and having no siblings. And okay, my ex-partner was still in the background at that point, but he was as much use as a chocolate fireguard in terms of that kind of stuff, So I have had all that to deal with, and I berate myself for not being this and not being that, but I should actually be, and I don't. I find it very hard to do that. I do think that I know that I am pretty much still in survival mode, And when you're in that kind of environment, you do adopt what's called, you do adapt yourself into survival mode because you want to survive. There's still that light in you that knows you need to survive. But you change yourself, you adapt yourself to the circumstances and the environment that you're living in then. So when I was in that relationship, I never had a voice. So I learned to shut my mouth, basically. I learned to shut my mouth. So I am still very, as I said the other day, very quiet. Unless I am very comfortable in your company, and then you will see what really lies beneath the surface of me. But I have to be very comfortable in your company. And that doesn't make me, I wouldn't say I'm standoffish. I wouldn't say I'm an introvert. I'm definitely not shy. But the true essence of me is buried. It's buried underneath all the layers of crap that were built up during that time. And I know how far I've come, and I don't give myself credit for that either, because I think that at this stage I should just be healed and well. But it takes as long as it takes. And do we ever heal? Do we ever heal from such traumatic events in our lives? I'm not sure. I would like to think that we do. I would like to think that we do, and I will try, I will keep trying. It's a very long road that you have to walk down, and no one can walk. Well, people can walk with you. They can walk with you if they want, but they can't do, because they don't know what you went through. So, I know a few writers on WP that have been through kind of similar, and I look at them and I think they've got it all together, but maybe they haven't. Maybe they close their door at night and cry too. I don't know, and it's not my place to ask. I don't have a problem with sharing my story, because I'm not ashamed of my story, and I will tell my story and I will shout it from the rooftops if it helps others. But I'm not an expert. I'm only talking from personal experience. 15 minutes again, I really just wanted to come on and talk. There's other stuff I could talk about, but I think 15 minutes is enough, and I already gave you the short today. I see quite a few people must have taken me up on the free download. I went on to Amazon last night, and I was sitting in the top 10 of contemporary poetry, the top 10 of women's poetry, and also the top 10 of self-help for abuse on Amazon.com. Yay. So, I did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I wrote it and you take me up on the offer. And I am very glad that you did take me up on the offer. If you did download it, as I say, please could I ask, it's very important to me if you could leave a review, and if you could spread the word and you know anybody else that would benefit from reading it or find comfort in it. It's not all, really sad and raw. It's the last part is the one that will give you the most optimism. But if you would like to spread the thing that I put in the community section, that would be wonderful. Until next time, I really need to go and because I've been out this morning and I've fallen behind. I need to get back onto WordPress because, I need to get back onto WordPress. I'll see you all soon. Thanks, guys. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you soon. I hope it's not bitterly cold with you where you are. I read yesterday that we're supposed to be getting more storms at Christmas time. I really cannot wait. I really cannot wait. And I said the C word. I'll see you all later. Bye for now.